What is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Look at all the people in here. Bama, welcome to the stream, brother. Eagle, welcome to the stream. Becky, welcome. I had to get the Bark Squad back here. I had to get them all taken care of. Vipero, welcome to the stream. Brooklyn, what is going on, man? Brooklyn, I am telling you what. One of these days, I got something cool to show you. Very cool. I don't know if you like it, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. 1 Minute Wrestler, Jesse the Jackhammer. Welcome to the stream, brother. It's funny, I got things in the way, so I can't. Ebola, what is happening? What it do indeed. Guys, if you haven't checked Ebola out, go check him out. He is out on Twitch. So go check out his stuff. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I will. I will for sure. Definitely get that checked out. So guys, huge match here tonight. This is the conclusion of round 2 of Wrestling Wars, and that means we are about to lose 4 more teams. So if we look at the teams, we have the Hart Foundation on the top with 33. 12 teams left. Sting at number 2. Team Sting, 32 points. We have D-Generation X and the LWO both sitting at 25 points. And the 4 Horsemen, they're also sitting at 25. NWO sitting at 22. Team Blaise at 20. The Syndicate at 18. And then the bottom 4 teams as of right now, and the scoring is up to date. Monsters Eclipse at 17. Team Rhodes at 15, Team Blaq at 12, and then the New Blood at 8. Remember, the New Blood did this amazing thing, ended up popping off some points right there at the end, and ended up saving themselves. Well, tonight, are they going to be able to save themselves again? So you're going to see, instead of having 4-man matches and 4-way tag team matches, because we're down to the final 12 teams, we still have 4 matches, and so you're going to see 3s, right? 3 in the tag team division. 3 triple threat. Gonna see 3-man tag team and then instead of the 8-man matches, you are gonna see 6-man matches to finish off the show. And remember, we said there was 4 teams eliminated in the beginning. So 2 of those teams here tonight, the winner removes themselves from extinction. The loser will go on to face, at the end of round 3, we'll see who they end up facing. But right now, we have the Bikers versus Team KVD. Again, the Bikers. Well, I can't see it right now. But there's really only 2 factions at stake here, the Bikers being one of them. So, definitely something that we're going to keep an eye on. But right now, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Yeah, Ebola, there should be some people in this chat that you recognize for sure. Well, as long as you guys got the popcorn, you're sitting on the couch, you're checking it out, it's all good. So when you look at this match, like all of this stuff, again, I'm going to show you guys, all random.
The following is a triple threat tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 480 pounds, the 4 Horsemen.
Popcorn chicken, that works too. But it's all random. So when you look at this match, very, very crazy. You look at the Horsemen. Yeah, they've got the world champion. They got the former light heavyweight champion. But going up against going up against the largest tag teams. Plus, in addition to just that, they were also going up against the Hart Foundation. So lots of big things, honestly, right now, when you look, Monsters Eclipse, where the big guys are coming from, what they represent, the Walters brothers really needing to win this match. But the Hart Foundation and the Horsemen have an opportunity to try to keep them down and get them out. So a lot of stuff on the line right here. Definitely glad you like it. Like, I know in the beginning I had to take off the mask so people realize, but now the mask is back. The juice is loose. Bama rolling with the tide. And Bama still, remember, our current WCW World Champion.
And at a combined weight of 773 pounds, the Monster Eclipse.
These guys, led by the Fiend, obviously get their name from somewhere, but you look at Wade Moore Walters following Brutus Walters, the Fiend, and Braun Strowman. Just a large, evil and devious tag team. So these guys making their way into the ring here tonight. Can they come through, though? Have not had a lot of success. But can that change here tonight? Yeah, I hope. Lots of love, lots of prayers going out to Sentinel. Hope you'll get well soon, brother. And you got Becky taking care of you. Like, it can't be that bad. You know what I mean? What is going on, Blaise? Welcome to the stream, brother. Again, we say this a lot, but if you haven't checked out Blaise Radio, you haven't checked out Solo Season, go check them out. Also, in my Discord, send a shout out to Sawyer. Sawyer is going to be making a surprise debut here tonight. How's he going to do it? Y'all about to find out.
And at a combined weight of 460 pounds, the Hart Foundation.
So you got the Hart Foundation. Obviously, Chris Benoit, part of that, used to be a member back in the original days of WCW, used to be a part of the Horsemen. So again, lots of interconnecting things going on here in this match. Benoit wanted to, show up the brand new Horseman. Even though the other Horsemen had left WCW, Benoit staying behind and joining up with his other Canadian brothers to join the Hart Foundation. So here we go, 6-man tag team elimination match. Lots of strategy in matches like this. Like, teams really got to have their head on a swivel. Not in the beginning so much, but when the first person gets pinned, the strategy starts. Especially for the team that is down a man. They've got to be able to find a way to take out another member of a team. And then those two people, even though they're on opposite teams, have got to fight the last remaining whole tag team in the hopes of evening everything out. If they don't, at the end, it turns out to be a one-on-one match. Or a one-on-two match. And we have never seen anybody win that. What is going on? R2K, welcome to the stream, brother. R2K, another one. Go check out his channel. Another E-Federation content creator. And we will see the debut of R2K on Monday Night Nitro, which is our very next episode. Really looking forward to that. He builds some great created wrestlers. So go check him out. Give him a like, give him a subscribe, and then give him a like. And then tell him Totes sent you. So we've got Chris Jericho, former Universal World Champion. We've got Bama, who is a current World Champion of the WCW. So crazy amount of talent in this ring right now. Plus, you got Eagle Star kind of on a small losing streak right now, looking to get that turned around. And look, this is a tough match to get it done in, but if there was going to be a place where you could really turn it around, this would be it. Look how far Eagle had to reach up to grab around the neck of Wayward Walters, and then finally he's like, hey, let me grab somebody else here. Let me try something a little bit different. And look at that, Wade trying to bring home and prove a point right now, but Bama not letting that happen. The Horsemen, and you know the Horsemen are going to come to the aid of one another. So right now, this is how I would do it. You got the Hart Foundation double teaming Brutus. You got the Horsemen double teaming Wade War Walters. That is the team that I would want to get out, and that is the team I would want to get out right now. I am doing really well. Despite what you've seen in other chats, R2K, I'm actually doing really well. No hard feelings with anything. I feel good about all the stuff. Look at this, Bama. Scott Wade, does Wade see it coming? No, he doesn't, and he almost hits Brutus as well. Bama now getting back to his feet and immediately going back after Brutus throws him in the ring. That might not be the best thing. And now Bama taking on not only Wade War Walters, but also Jericho. But this is, again, where you gotta let it go a little bit. Jericho ends up hitting him, but not on purpose. You can see the obvious target was Wade War Walters. And look at Eagle trying to roll up, trying to collect that bounty. And look, he's going to try. Is Benoit going to get in the way of that? You can see Benoit, look at that, split open from the forehead. And look at this. This is a brand new finisher from Eagle Star. You can see the Four Horsemen have been working on some submission moves. Now, Chris Jericho taking it up to the top. Tries to hit him with the headbutt, but can't get it done. Bama now getting back to his feet. Jericho and Eagle getting after it. But I'm going to tell you what Jericho better do. Jericho better find a way to get back in that ring and help out his tag partner right now. He might not even be able to do it. Wade now rolling up the leg. And Bama rolling in. Was going to be there in time. But is Eagle going to be able to get up in time? Because that's Wade's finisher. And look at that. Chris Jericho understanding he doesn't want anybody but the Walters brothers to go out of this match first. Eventually he's going to want them to go out. But ends up saving a member of another team, breaking it up. And look at that. Brutus now grabbing the leg of Eagle. 2. And Bama there to break it up. Brutus now. Look. Bama understands it also. Bama ends up saving Jericho, trying to get the advantage and take out Brutus. Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody. Chris Jericho with the crippler crossface on Wade War Walters. Wade, though, fighting through it. Where did Eagle Star go? And now Chris Jericho trying to get Brutus in the walls of Jericho, and he taps him out. Wait a minute.
Here are your winners, the Hart Foundation.
Should not have been the way it went, but now I've got to relook at every single match. We know what happens when that happens. So they end up scoring themselves. We'll have to figure it out. I'll figure it out here during the next match, but that wasn't how it was set up. Tag team, that one was. So look, it says right there, 6-man tag elimination. Let's look at that. 6-man tag elimination. Another triple threat. So what we need to do is go into here and switch that up. Customize the matches. Blase, blase, blase. 6-man tag elimination. So that is fixed. Yeah, absolutely crazy that it went down that way. But, again, we've seen it happen before, so per the rules, we got to let it go. But doesn't mean I can't fix it. Look at this. Look, another one. So we got to get in here, edit the match. This is so ridiculous. If you back out one time, it will jack up your thing. 3-man elimination, false count anywhere. Great, that is good. That's like that 8-man match, though, where they got robbed. You know, that's what put Sting really up over the top. Still says false count anywhere. Triple threat. That's weird. That still says triple threat. Well, we've got to hope that that's a real thing. So let's get this going again. All right. Yeah, it's absolutely to fix one little thing. I had to fix one of the sliders, and I checked all the stuff. It all looked right, but then we start the match, and this happens. Now, it happened again, so we let that one fly. If we look at it, let me do the math here real quick. We'd say that'd be 4 wins, so 4 pins. Right now, pins count as 2. So that's 8 points, plus the win would be 4 points, so that's 12. Plus the 1 point we give them. I'm not going to give them 1 point for every single person, but 1 point for the submission. So that is a 13-point win for the Hart Foundation. Which, look, that's part of the thing. That's actually, when you look at the overall thing, it's part of the rich get richer. Right now, the Horsemen not really in danger of being eliminated. Could be, I guess, because big points are going on right now. But the Hart Foundation wasn't going to be eliminated. Sting not going to be eliminated.
Tag team match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 422 pounds, the new foundation.
But what it does hurt is Monsters Eclipse. Because Monsters Eclipse being on the bottom, that's kind of what I was talking about at the beginning of the match. Regardless of if the Horsemen would have won that match or the Hart Foundation, the fact that Monsters Eclipse didn't win puts them on the bottom and puts them in a very bad spot. Now, they could have scored a couple points. Horsemen, they might have scored a couple points. But, again, Team Sting benefited from it in round 1. And now the Hart Foundation getting to benefit from it in round 2. So, is what it is. Fair is fair in love and war. Hopefully the rest of this is fixed moving forward. Nice. Breakfast for supper. Gotta love it.
Weighing in at 266 pounds,
Blackheart, look, kind of leading the team of Blackheart. And right now, when we look at what is happening, Team Blaq, one of the teams on the bottom as well. Matter of fact, they are second to last right now, team number 11. So you have the New Blood at 8, you got Team Blaq at 12, you got Team Rhodes at 15, and Monsters Eclipse at 17. The Syndicate right there on that borderline too at 18. But have to see what's going on. And tonight, Jay Savage pulling out Zach Hamilton on his team and now taking Zach's spot here in round 2. Is that going to be a move that pays off for the Syndicate? We are going to find out. I think I got Jay Savage dialed in now. But every time I say that, it backfires on me. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. What is going on? Iffy, that is Melinda Gutierrez. She will also be making her debut on the very next episode on Monday Nitro. And guys, don't get hung up on the Monday Nitro and the Thursday Thunder. They happen on any day, so.
From Virginia, weighing in at 308 pounds, Sinister Trout.
So you look at Sinister and Paul the Thing, they are hooked up as a tag team, but Team Blaq, they decided to try a different thing. Let Paul get in some of the three-way matches and have Blaq come in with Sentinel into this three-way tag team match. Both score lots of points, so definitely something to keep an eye on here. Again, prayers and loves going out to Sentinel right now. Not feeling so hot, so hopefully he gets better soon. And here it is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Madness. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 250 pounds. One half of the WCW Extreme Tag Team Champions, Blaise McKay.
You remember, right? About a week ago, Blaise and Brooklyn Joker winning the 8-man tag titles. You would think it would make sense then for them to be the tag team and be in the tag team division. However, Blaise has been hot. Brooklyn Joker has been hot. They've kind of been switching back and forth, taking on new people on their team to be part of the tag team division. So, in this match alone, you've got Team Blaise sitting at 20 points. Four score and 10 years later.
And representing the Maniacs from Pangea, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Milkman Maniac!
Just look at Milkman. This guy should be the WCW World Champion. He has gone after the title a couple times, has not worked out yet, but still, he just looks like a world champion. But tonight, him and Blaise will be the two that are hooking it up. So, but you look at Team Blaq really needing to be the ones to win this, sitting at 12 points. Team Blaise sitting at 20 points. And then looking over at the New Blood, sitting there at 8 points. So there is a lot of people. There are two teams that really need to win this pretty bad. Like, you need all the points. That's not what I'm saying. But you really, the New Blood, if they're going to continue on, have a lot of work to do. They need to just about win every match they're in to make it out of the bottom four. It's dangerous when Blaise is here and says somebody is about to get blazed. Somebody does get blazed. Sentinel, too, working through some stuff of his own. He kept telling me he was on this losing streak, and I knew he lost a couple matches. Well, recently I went and I checked it out, and he is not wrong. He is on quite the bender right now. But does that change here tonight? Oh! Somebody call an ambulance. Is there a doctor in the house? Former world champion Blaq just got dropped from the top. I don't even know. I don't even think he's conscious right now. I think It's just all instinct, and it's just how long he has been wrestling, why he still looks like he's wrestling. Because he came down right on the steel steps and bent his neck backwards. But look, he just to prove why he has been a WCW World Champion, still going through. And I'm telling you, if you miss that, that'd be worth a rewind. Holy Moses. And Agent Destined trying to get in the sneaky right there on Blaise. But Blaise kicking out in 2. And Agent Destined and Aaron Lee taking it to Hart. They know what position they're in, and you can tell that Sentinel does as well. Sentinel really trying to make some inroads to get back in this competition and guarantee that their team does not get eliminated here. Now, moving forward, once we get past round 2, there will be 8 men's teams left. And then the women will join in. There are 8 women's teams as well. So that'll be interesting. And there it is, going for the pin. 2, 3. And somebody just got blazed. And this does not look good for the New Blood. Both members of the New Blood out of this match already. But now, can Team Blaq keep it going? It is now down to a 2-on-2 tornado tag match. So the next pin probably ends up winning this match. Because you look at it, the next pin is going to set up a 2-on-1 situation. And again, we have never seen anybody win it. And it's funny, both teams seem to realize this, because both teams really getting after it right now, trying to get after each other, trying to make sure they're the ones that get this next pin. Blaise and Sentinel kind of hooked up right now. Blaq and the Milkman hooked up. And you got to watch the Milkman. He'll be sneaking in the back door, you know what I mean? You won't even know what's going on, and he will end something really quick. Blaq now going, rolling up. Looked like Sentinel was going to go for a move as well, but Blaise kicks out, gets things turned around. Blaq staying in control, but look, Blaq realizes what's going on. So trying to make sure him and his tag partner stay in control. But now Milk and Blaise getting it turned back around. And working really well, even though they're not a tag team, working really well together. Sentinel, though, look at this, fighting through it. Blaise trying to get some reps in. Must have missed him at the gym today. Blaq, being the teammate that he is, that's his finisher. Rolls the leg. 1, 2. And wisely, I didn't think Blaise saw it, but he did. Jumps past Blackheart and breaks up the tag. Milkman might have been going down right there. That was the finisher. That was Sentinel's finisher, so that might have did it right there. Now Blaq trying to slow down. You know, we talk about this quite a bit, but the pacing of the match doesn't matter how fast, how slow, but are you staying in control? Are you keeping pace? Right there, and that might have been the mistake. Oh! Blaq went for his finisher, the nail in the coffin. Blaise ducks it, picks up the chair, comes back up, throws it at Sentinel. And see, Sentinel doesn't see it, but Blaq kicks out. Referee taking her time, wanting to make sure. Apparently she's right on top of it, like she couldn't have saw it from back further. So she was like, hey, let me make sure that I'm right on top of the action here. And misses the count. Again, like other nights, you're going to see some different referees, I have a feeling. Blaise going for the pin. Blaq again. Thought it would be a little bit further gone, but Blaq still going strong. Kicks out in one. And if he's not going strong, at least that's what it looks like. So he'll have us fooled. But does he have Blaise fooled? Blaise setting up for it. It looks like he was setting up for it anyway. Now Sentinel looks like he's got his eye. But look at that. Playing a little possum. Blaise sends it back. Return to sender. Throws Sentinel back over there. And Blaise thinking he probably got past that maneuver, but slowed up right behind him. Blaq though getting after it. Sentinel going, rolling the leg. 1, 2. And Sentinel does it. That is crazy. It looked like Blaise was there to break it up, but when Blaise moved, Blaq was getting ready to hit him with the nail in the coffin. But that move misses. And now Blaise fighting 1-on-2. Again, nobody's been able to win 1-on-2, but can one of these guys mess up, and can Blaise take advantage of it? He's got this maneuver locked in. Blaise now fighting through it, but look, immediately Sentinel on Blaise, not letting him up. Blaq, this could be the thing right here. Is that, oh, that was about to be the hook, line, and sinker. But instead he gets put in the hucklebuck, rolls the leg. And look at the state of this, kicks out yet again. Now he's way over there. Here it is, hook, line, and sinker. Can he get it in? And again, you thought it might have just went one way. It looked like maybe it would only go one way, but the referee's so late on getting the count in. And this time, first time was for Team Blaise, this time against Team Blaise, so maybe she was making up for lost time. Sentinel now trying to get back to his feet. Blaise taking it out, taking it out of the ring. And I don't know how Blaise is still going. This just speaks to the toughness of Blaise. And amazing that these two have not gotten more in each other's way. And guys, if you don't know, Zig is in our Discord. She is going to be the character, Melinda Gutierrez. So she will make her debut on the next Monday Night Nitro. And Blaq ends up coming away with the pin, but holy cow, you want to talk about a heroic effort. I'm serious, Frankie Two Fingers, I might have, as soon as I realized what was going on, I might have just sat back, took the pin, lived to fight another day. But Team Blaq scoring some points, and much needed points. Again, second to the last and the last place team both happen to be in that match. So there is that. Now again, Team Blaise getting a shot with the Horsemen. So we have the Horsemen, Team Blaise, and the LWO all in this match. LWO sitting at 25 points. The Horsemen sitting at 25 points. And Team Blaise now sitting at 21 points. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of my favorite myself.
Is a triple threat, Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 304 pounds. The WCW World Television Champion, Rowdy Hunt.
Rowdy Hunt, brand new title entrance. Finally got rid of the other one. That was a placeholder, and I kept forgetting to change it. But now, finally changed. And something a little bit better. But we all know that no matter what happens in this match, the one thing for sure, this is the worst town Rowdy has ever been to. That's what we know. But Rowdy, current WCW, starting to put together quite the win streak for himself as well. But right now, the WCW World Television Champion will be trying to score some points for the Horsemen here tonight. Because, again, it's funny, but you look at that last match. Team Blaq now scores 10 points in the last match. Point totals went up by 1 in every category. So, scoring 10 points. Now they're sitting at 22 and no longer in the bottom.
Representing the LWO from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 239 pounds, Archangel Angel.
So I didn't realize just how fast things could get turned around. But we are starting to see it right now. Angel, too, with a newfound vigor. You can see wrestles with a lot more focus now. Before was letting the crowd and everything getting in the way. Which is funny because maybe winning that world title went to his head. At the end of season 5, won the world title. Defended it a few times. And I mean, put a beating on some people. Then at the start of season 6, all of a sudden it kind of changed to where was playing it up a lot more to the crowd, not as focused. Well, after going through what he's gone through, now has put together a couple wins. Can he continue that here tonight and help secure the LWO's position in the top 8?
Representing the Maniacs from the 5th dimension, weighing in at 273 pounds, SCJumpman.
So SCJumpman, if you've watched any of my creator streams from a little while ago, you probably saw SCJumpman in there helping us create some of our wrestlers back, I believe, in season 2 or season 3. So been a minute, but used to create. Fun little fact about SCJumpman, the only male wrestler that we have that actually wrestles with his glasses, his sunglasses on. So Angel and Rowdy getting after it. You can see SCJumpman, a member of the Maniacs, one of the longest tag teams. It is almost to the point where I've got to check because I am wondering, did I mess something up? No, I did not. But why isn't SCJumpman even reacted? You know, you talk about the Maniacs, that is kind of crazy. Almost Maniac-esque. And that woke him up. He said, okay, I let you get the one in. But Angel says, hey, maybe it was a BOGO. Maybe it was a buy one, get one move. You know what I mean? A pogo, perform one, get one. Rowdy, though, doesn't care if it's a pogo on the moves or not. Trying to say after Angel. Rowdy, though, one of the better at scouting out. Now, he does it from the nearest nightclub, but one of the better scouting wrestlers that we have scouts out the competition. So he understands without a doubt who he's in the ring with. You rarely ever see Rowdy underestimate his competition. And that is probably one of the greatest equalizing moves in our universe. Rowdy, when he hits you with the freight train, not many wrestlers in our universe have that move, but Rowdy has it and uses it well, to be fair. What is going on, Witcher? Welcome to the stream, sister. How are you doing, Witcher? Everything okay? I haven't seen a lot of you here lately. Worried about you. Jumpman going for the pin now on Rowdy. Referee pounding that chair. That way Rowdy knows he can hear the count. But look at this, and this is what I'm talking about. Angel, a lot more focused with what he's doing and maybe even pulling out a couple new moves out of his arsenal. Angel definitely wanting to get back into that world title hunt. You know, and it's also funny. We have Witcher. You look at Iffy. You look at Repentia. Sarah, a lot more female wrestlers becoming a lot more active in the comments section, and we really appreciate that. That will only strengthen our women's division. We have a strong women's division right now, but it would be even stronger with more active participation. So very cool. Really appreciate you guys and what you guys are doing and stepping up. Witcher can use some help. You know what I mean? She's been carrying the women's division for a hot minute. And look at this, SCJumpman, just like the master of chaos, just wanting to make some things happen. And don't even know if it's for the purpose of winning. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't like to win, but I do know what he likes to do. Likes to inflict pain, just like any good maniac would. Nice. That is a good that is a good one. I like fun facts about our subscribers. Well, you know, Eagle is going to collect that bounty. Look, Rowdy. And that's where like the persona, like what makes a horseman, Rowdy's showing you right there. But Angel trying again. You can watch Angel and you can see it now. You can really, where you weren't seeing it before, Angel very focused. You haven't seen Angel trying to play anything up to the crowd. All he's been doing, much like Rowdy, just trying to inflict pain. SCJumpman looks like he's trying to get in position now. And finally, somebody gets the drop on Angel. But Angel, again, look at how fast. Like, you get the drop on him, and then he quickly turns it back around. But Rowdy saying he's tired of it being turned around. SCJumpman trying to be the beneficiary, too. And trying to get a couple points for Team Blaise. But Angel kicking out and Raggy gets a power bomb right like that. Sledgehammer going right into the upper back part of SCJumpman. Definitely, that does not make you want to jump if you're SCJumpman. And look at the referee. Maybe the ref is on the LWO's pay plan right now. Referee getting in the way of Angel. And again, the Maniac strikes again. And another one does. And another one does. The Maniac strike again. Hey, they're going to come to you. The Maniac strike again. Say what? You guys don't even know, I do sing and play guitar. That is not my singing voice. Oh, Rowdy grabs the bat of Totes Magoats. It does not work out in his favor. Now back to his feet. Maybe that was just a strategy. A little scraggy of Rowdy pins him down. Angel trying to get after another thing. But again, Rowdy looked like he had the jump on Angel. And Angel does not let it go. Immediately gets it turned back around. But cannot turn that around. And Jumpman trying to score his faction a few more points. A little bonus point maybe. So if you guys don't know, in this round, you get 4 points for a win, 3 points for a submission, and 2 points for a pin or a knockout. Now, we don't have any of the matches that you can actually get knocked out in until the main event, but that isn't based on points. Those teams need to win. It doesn't matter how they win. They need to win. And finally, Angel split open. Rowdy hitting SCJumpman with the great equalizer. Thought he could get the jump again on Angel, but doesn't work out. But maybe it works out for SCJumpman. That's his finisher right on the back of the kendo stick. 2, 3. Oh, kicks out, and Rowdy now has hit him with a spear. Now hits him with a sledgehammer. And Rowdy scoring 2 points right there for the Horsemen. Who now can go on and win this match? And you got to be careful. He missed it, but that is how Rowdy sets up his finisher, or one of his finishers anyway. And Angel knows it, fights through it again. But Rowdy is not letting Angel do it. Rowdy this time definitely staying on the offense. Every time Angel goes to turn something around, Rowdy has stopped the turnaround that Angel has started and now puts him up against the ropes. And just throws him. He says, you know what? I don't know what move to do. I ran out of ideas. I'm just going to pick you up and throw you into the ropes. The wrong way, like upside down. Angel picking up Rowdy, and look at that slam right. Did that knock the wind out of Rowdy? 1, 2. And Rowdy, the WCW World Television Champion, finding a way to kick out. And look at this, crawls over to the corner. Angel tries to advance the offense. Rowdy stops him again. And now swinging for the fences. Both men down. Rowdy finding a way to get back to his feet. And is he going to do it? Is this it right here? Usually it is, but that wasn't it. Looked like he was getting ready to set him up in the Rowdy recliner. But still has the Rowdy, bowdy move. So you got to watch out. Rowdy can make you tap. Rowdy can power through it and jack you up. That is really good to hear, Witcher. Really glad to hear that. And now Rowdy just bent that chair up. Angel now starting to feel the effects. Rowdy trying now to break the kendo stick, and does. There is carnage all over, but look at this. Angel fighting through it, goes up, hits him. You can see Angel is split open Rowdy's head on the back of that chair right now. 1, 2, 3, and what a crazy comeback. Angel scoring 6 points for the LWO. Rowdy scoring 2, but Angel bringing home 6 points for the LWO and doing something that not a lot of people have been able to do recently, but you can see definitely by the look on Angel's face and by the blood running down his head, he definitely paid a price for that win. But at the end of the day, all that matters, did you win? Did you not? Crazy. What is going on, Rep and Tia? Welcome to the stream. We worked a lot on Rep and Tia's moves here lately. Now, it didn't show up the right way in the last match because she never got it going. But if she gets it going, watch out. She's dangerous. She is going to be dangerous for sure. Lots of cool things getting ready to happen, though, in the women's division with the women starting, and some cool things happening tonight with some factions. You'll see it in the main event for sure. Now, if you guys know Tammy and Tammy's fiance, you might want to reach out to him because Sawyer is going to make his debut, a surprise debut here tonight. Rutro SpaghettiOs.
The following is a triple threat tag team match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 446 pounds, the Universal World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Syndicate.
Now, what's crazy here with the Syndicate is the Syndicate realized that they might need to put these two back together because there is a lot on the line here tonight, especially with the way the points are working. So the Universal Tag Team Champions just defended their titles, but now are in this match to try to put down both teams, because if you look, the Syndicate was right there on the bubble. You got the Monsters Eclipse at 17, but you got the Syndicate at 18. So with what just happened with Team Blaq jumps up now to 22 points. So it is getting more and more critical to score points, especially with the number of points that are on the line. LWO now up to 31. Horseman up to 27. Team Blaise up to 21. 22. My bad.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
So CM Punk, again, a part of the wrestlers that are leaving. So at the end of the day, like if I was any of the wrestlers on the WCW side, I would want to make sure that Team Rhodes is out. Those are just guys that are leaving. So you look at CM Punk. You look at Cody Rhodes. You look at Braun Breaker. All three of those guys moving back to the WWE at the conclusion of Wrestle Wars, no matter what happens.
And from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
And then you go and you look at Booker T, signed a Legends deal. So you're going to see him wrestling on both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? So he can wrestle anywhere, not really going to be going after titles. So winning shots at all the titles doesn't really mean anything. That's why in the Wrestling Wars, you've got spoiler teams, one of them being Team Rhodes. But the other spoiler teams, they all could still benefit from the title matches. They could all still use those title shots. Yeah, they stop a faction And they may even break up a faction. The Judgment Day and the Bikers factions are really on the line, plus 2 spoiler teams. Those spoiler teams don't care. All they want to do is make sure that maybe not could they not only spoil something, but could they be the cause for the Bikers to permanently get broken up, or for the new Judgment Day to get broke up.
439 pounds, D-Generation X.
A lot of this we are going to find out tonight, at least half of it, because we've got Team KVD and the Bikers going at it tonight. Now, if the Bikers can win, they don't have to worry about it. They're out now. They're out and they're fine. No longer fighting for survival. In the next Wrestle War, the next time we are in this arena, we are going to see another team fight against the Judgment Day. And again, if the Judgment Day wins, then they're out. The 2 spoiler teams go on, it doesn't matter. I mean, really, at the end of the day, they're spoiler teams, you know what I mean? But what if that doesn't happen? So we're going to find out here tonight, like, can the Bikers save themselves? They've got 2 shots. The Judgment Day will have 2 shots. But I guarantee they much rather do it here tonight. The Bikers much rather take care of what they're taking care of and move on here tonight. You know, something crazy, I just haven't done it yet, but let me go ahead and do this to make sure we can get this done. So D-Generation X, if we're looking at the points for them right now, they're sitting at 25 points. We know the Syndicate's sitting at 18 points. And then Team Road sitting at 15 points. So again, if I was D-Generation X, if I was the Syndicate, I would want to make sure I got CM Punk and Braun Breaker out of this match. Leave them in the bottom 4, get them eliminated, get these guys back to the WWE. Get them out of here. If they're not part of the solution, you know what I mean? Then obviously got to be part of the problem. However, looking at the Syndicate, these guys really wanting to score the points, really wanting to score the win here tonight. You think about automatically, if you won by a pin, that's 6 points right there. That gets you up. You're at 18. That already gets you, even if that was the only pin you had, that already gets you up to 24 points. Like, that's getting you back a little bit more out of danger. So, but 4 teams will be eliminated here at the conclusion of this episode. So who's it going to be? We just have to keep watching, waiting, and finding out what is going on. Sped, welcome to the stream, brother. There is a guy, Solo Season, who is wanting to use your created wrestler in his universe. Likes how it came out, so it's a much different universe, though. But it's interesting. Very interesting. Look at this. Cameron trying to get the pin on Vipero, but Dubs not letting that happen. It looked like Dubs had Braun Breaker kind of in a precarious position. However, jumped out here, saved Vipero. Now CM Punk getting on Vipero. And look at this, Braun Breaker, even though you split open now, huge slam on Dubs. 1, 2, And not even a 2 count. The 2 count came from Frankie Two Fingers saying 2. And again, look at this. Vipero needs to get back to his feet. He gets some help. And Dubs now fighting through. But CM Punk on another level. I would say CM Punk right now trying to be the MVP of this match. Dubs now getting CM Punk alone, one-on-one in the middle of the ring. And look at this. Dubs trying to end his night. Vipero now getting it turned back around. And it just looked like something happened. Like maybe Vipero hit his head. Maybe he got a little bit foggy. But now, not foggy at all. On the outside of the ring, trying to control the match. And he does. And Dubs and CM Punk really just getting after it back and forth inside the ring. Definitely got to watch that. Definitely ain't going to know what happened. Guys, while we have some time, look at this. Is CM Punk going to tap out? Look at his face. But Braun Breaker gets in, and look at that. The dastardly NWO splitting open Dubs, knocking the referee down. CM Punk crawling to the corner, but Dubs the first back to his feet. And this might be it. Is the referee going to be awake to even count it, though? Referee is out. CM Punk is out. Dubs knows it, so he's not even going down to put the pin. Now the referee back up. Dubs sees it, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And CM Punk counting out, but I got to believe he wouldn't have been able to count out. Ed had Vipero pin, but because of the pin of Dubs, kind of breaks all that up. And Vipero, he always does this for the magazines, gives them a shot to see it. And look, CM Punk trying to get an interview with Vipero, though. Vipero says no interviews. And that is Ed's finisher. Puts it on CM Punk. 1, 2, 3. And Ed Cardozo pinned CM Punk. Which I'm going to tell you, I bet you everybody in that ring, minus Braun Breaker, is probably happy about that. CM Punk was absolutely laying waste to some folks. And now Ed trying to end Vipero's night, and does. This goes under. The rich get richer. And now it is all up to Dubs. But look at this right now. Braun Breaker and Andrew Dubs. This is the stuff we talked about a little bit earlier. They have got to tag up. They have got to team up and get one of these guys out on D-Generation X, or it's going to be a bad day. It's going to turn into a 2-on-1 situation. Dubs now. Oh, that move really hurt both of them. Dubs trying to crawl over, and this would be the time to do it. Cameron on the wrong side of the ring now goes, grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3. And that almost guarantees that something crazy is going to happen by the end of this. Dubs coming through for the Syndicate, pinning Ed. And now at least at the end of the match, it will not be a 2-on-1. It is now a true 3-way match now that 3 of them got eliminated. What is going on, Temple's Learning Tree? Welcome to the stream. Oh, got it. Temple plays. I got it. Yeah, Sawyer will be making his debut here tonight in the main event. The slightly different look, but for a reason. Looks almost the same, just there's some stuff. You'll see why. It's gonna make for a very interesting story. And Dubs going after... Oh, look at that. The old Jimmy Hart maneuver. 1, 2. And Dubs kicks out. Does not go down to the Jimmy Hart microphone. Dubs now walking over here. Gonna let these two battle it out. Grabs a chair. Braun Breaker trying to get Cameron up. And look at that. Immediately Dubs going after both of them with chairs. You get a chair. You get a chair. Every mother one of you gets a chair to the head. 1, 2, 3. And Dubs might just end it here. Can he also pin Cameron? He's trying to get to him, but he can't. Look at the amount of blood now pouring down out of Coyote Cam's head. D-Generation X and the Syndicate getting after it. 2, 3, and Dubs comes through with a huge win for the Syndicate.
Here are your winners, the Syndicate.
So D-Generation X scoring 4 points on that, but 2, 4, 6. The Syndicate scoring 10, bringing them up to 28 points. And that's what I mean. You can get out and turn this around really quick. You got to get the wins, though. The wins, that's where your big points are, especially this round. In the last one, you could kind of get away with not winning, but doing a lot of other stuff, like getting the pins or getting the other things. And this one, really need to get the wins. There's fewer wrestlers, but just more points on the line. So, absolutely crazy. So we've seen 1, 2, 3. Here's the last and fourth triple threat tornado tag match of the evening. The LWO facing off against Team Sting, facing off against the NWO. Again, in this one, it's not really the rich get richer. Some of the top teams are going to get left behind. Team Sting sitting now at 32 points. The LWO sitting at 31 points. And the NWO sitting at 22. So really, the Giant and Kevin Nash really needing to come up with the wins here. No, but this is the funny thing. I've even had people message me about your guys' tag team. Sometimes it's Vipero. And sometimes it's Dubs. People are like, their tag team is too strong. I agree. It is. But somebody's got to beat you. You know what I mean? We got to find a way.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 433 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the LWO.
You know, it's funny because we see a lot of arenas that are super busy. What I like is the simplistic, clean nature of this arena. I'm not saying I don't like busy arenas. Absolutely do. Absolutely do. But I just really like this particular one, the way it is, just simplistic. Our Nitro Arena, pretty busy. You know, our Thunder, it is also busy. But just the simple nature. Really, see the things that are flashing? All the things with the red, the way that it's doing it. It really brings that forward because it's so clean. Love it.
Combined weight of 716 pounds, the Giant and Kevin Nash, the
NWO New World Order, Kevin Nash and the Giant now making their way down to the ring. And again, this is going to be one of those matches where now you've got the LWO, a couple of light heavy, well, really, both of them are cruiserweights. So you got two cruisers versus two big men. And then you're going to bring in a light heavyweight and a heavyweight in Team Sting with the Borden brothers coming down. So going to be really interesting. But here as of late, we have seen the Giant really starting to step up, really starting to kind of take ownership of how big he is and do some things, all the things that we thought he could do, and he wasn't doing them. But now starting to actually come through and do some of those things. So right now, NWO, very dangerous. You got John Cena, you got Hollywood Hulk Hogan, you got the Giant, and now you've got a guy who has signed a Legends deal stepping in, one of the godfathers of the NWO in Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash, semi-retired, but stepping up here and taking on his spot to help the NWO win Wrestle Wars. Well, it's the big slow. Yeah. And you can see here Sting's sons now making their way down to the ring. If you didn't know Sting's real name, Steve Borden. So on the right, in the red and black attire, you've got Steve Borden Jr. And then on the left, in the old Stinger, kind of like the original version of the Stinger back in the Dingo Warrior days, you've got Garrett Borden, the sons of Sting, and Sting now passing on his legacy to his sons. His sons stepping up, taking that mantle, have proven to be really good wrestlers in the ring. Now they start to get a little bit more experience. They start to get a little bit of title experience. They're really going to be able to make the step and jump up. But right now, it is our final three-way tag team match of the evening. All the teams kind of mixed up going after, but look at the two big guys, Kevin Nash and the Giant, one to make sure they keep it in the ring. Kempty Watson, a member of the oldest tag team out there. Now, it's not between Chris Ray and him, but the Hit Squad, Cecil Davis and Kempty Watson, the oldest tag team we got. The Maniacs, probably the number 2 oldest team as far as tag team go, not factions, as far as tag team goes that we have out there. Chris Ray, too, is a newcomer. We got 3 newcomers in this season that have made their debuts in this season. Chris Ray and then the Borden brothers all making their debuts. But Chris Ray splashes onto the scene, wins the light heavyweight title, goes back and forth a lot with Eagle Star, then breaks away from that, wins the 10-man Royal Rumble, a WCW Special Series title, wins that title, and then somehow defends it. And it's random. We don't know how they're coming out. I choose random on all 10 superstars that are coming out, and finds a way to win it. Now, we made one change to that. It was 2 minutes in between every one. I've moved it back to 1 minute in the Royal Rumble to make it a little more interesting. I've watched the last few, and they're good matches, but they're not what we were trying to do. So one of the ways that we're going to try to fix that is take 1 minute off that timer. Typically 2 minutes is what I like to see, but I think at 1 minute it would allow everybody a shot to win. And I don't think that's what's going on right now. I don't think the first 4 really have a shot to win. So I want to see number 1 be able to win it. I'm also keeping track of the eliminations to see if the eliminations will pop up in the Royal Rumble or not. We have a ways to go before we really find that out, but we're going to see a lot more 10-man title matches moving forward. Hey, but look, Drew ends up pulling Rowdy, like, don't get me wrong, this is like a double-edged sword. You got a shot at the world television title in your debut match, but the television champion was Rowdy. Like, that's a tough number to pull. That's a tough card to pull right there. So I'm excited about all the wrestlers and all the new wrestlers. Like, there's a lot of storylines I got going right now that I'm hoping will start to take effect, that we'll start to see a lot more of. Oh, did you see that? So Steve Borden Jr. throws Chris Ray into the ropes. Chris Ray rebounds just enough to miss the kick, and Steve ends up hitting the Giant. Very interesting spot right there, but kind of crazy. Now the Giant on the outside of the ring, and you know when the pins start happening, they start going fast. Garrett trying to hit and run on Chris Ray. Chris Ray says no way and splits him open. Then takes Stephen Borden, picks him up, then tries to go after Kevin Nash, and finally bit off one more wrestler than he could handle, and Garrett finally gets the better of him. Whoa! Kevin Nash getting the pin on Chris Ray. Remember, Chris Ray was actually kicked out of the NWO for being a newer wrestler after Eric Bischoff decreed that it could only be original WCW type wrestlers like a Kevin Nash, a Giant Hogan, or a John Cena. It couldn't be a created wrestler anymore. So Chris Ray immediately gets picked up going into Wrestle Wars by the LWO, which, to be honest, I think is a better fit. Like, at the end of the day, I think that is a better way to go about it. And now the Giant rolling up. Kevin Nash getting in the ring. Kempty was trying to go after Kevin Nash, but now the Giant picks him up, and what goes up is going to come down. But look at this. Kempty rolls out of the ring, not allowing the Giant to attempt the pin. Garrett Borden sitting there, though, trying to take advantage of it. Hits him with a Texas-style pile driver. Now grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3. And the LWO, the first two to get eliminated from this match. But again, this is going to come back to be a mistake on the team of whoever scores the next pinfall. Really, those three should have focused on somebody else, like either the NWO or something. Like, it just should have gone a different way, because now is where we're going to have the issues of a 2-on-1. And Kevin Nash turns around just in time. I think he could feel the referee counting. And now splits open Steve Jr. And here we go. Garrett going to try to score an extra point for a tap out. But look at that move. And now somehow picks Garrett up, or picks up Kevin Nash. And what is this? Steve Jr. now controlling the Giant. Garrett controlling Kevin Nash. But again, the next submission or the next tap out could be the victory. And Steve Borden Jr. taps out the Giant. And here we go. It is now a 2-on-1 situation. Garrett rolling up the leg. Kevin Nash gonna fight through it, but look. I'm not saying he couldn't be the very first. Oh, and he might be. Look at this. Steve on the ground. Kevin Nash trying to control Garrett, but it almost looks too late. Steve not down long enough. And both men back to their feet. Both men back in control of Kevin Nash. So guys, while we got a minute, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live, share the video. Sharing the video might be the most important thing you can do for the channel. Let people out there know we're live right now, and if they want to become a part of it, there is still a couple spots left. But again, I think we're down to 2 spots. Now, things could get freed up, and that could be the mistake right there. See Borden Jr. trying to throw the chair to hit Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash, it deflects off of him and ends up hitting our referee. She is now down for the count. And even though Garrett's setting up for a finisher, I don't think it's going to matter. Referee's not there to count. Nobody's there to count. Referee now starting to get back to her feet. But that one reversal maneuver hit them both. And these two can't decide who's going to do what. Garrett's setting up for it, letting us... Oh, he grabs him anyway. Kevin Nash rolling out, but Garrett staying on top of him. Kevin trying to get back to his feet. Garrett hitting him again now, grabs the leg. Referee way out of position yet again. 1, 2, 3, but look, to be fair, she's been knocked out a few times tonight. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand it now. So the NWO scoring 2 points, coming to 24, but man, 1, 5, 7. Team Sting scoring 11. So your top 2 teams still going to be your top 2 teams by the looks of it by the end of the night. For sure. For sure. And a lot of things now you can see we are down to the final 4 matches of round 2. But we do have the bonus match. Or last 5 matches, my bad. But we do have the bonus match to see if the bikers can get out of being eliminated. Can they take themselves off the chopping block here tonight? A win would do that. So we just got to wait and see. But right now, the Hart Foundation about to be in this match. Team Blaq going to be in this match. And Team Blaq could still, like, they got 22 points. But while they're still kind of on the cusp right there of being at the bottom of what's going on. Paul the Thing, former WCW World Champion, going to be in this match, trying to advance his team as well. Will he be able to do it here tonight?
And his opponents, first, representing the Hart Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 273 pounds, the relentless Bulldog, Butch Hart.
The Bulldog son, the British Bulldog son, Butch Hart, now making his way down to the ring as well. Again, this going to be a rich get richer scenario. The Hart Foundation sitting at 46 points right now, leading Team Sting, who has scored 43 points.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
And so far, the rest of WCW has done a great job of keeping Team Rhodes to 15 points, but can Booker change that here right now? We are about to find that out as well. Still have the 2 6-man matches, not tag matches. Those are done. We are going to finish up the 3-way matches and then finish off with 2 of the 6-man matches. And now Butch Hart kind of stepping back. Normally we see whoever's sitting in Booker T's corner stand back, but that is not what happened this time. And you can see the size of Butch Hart, much like his dad, the British Bulldog, same type of a build. And normally, Paul the Thing is the biggest wrestler. But right now, really, all these guys pretty much the same size. Booker T's no small guy himself. But Paul trying to prove a point, like, was the WCW World Champion, got on a skid, and has since started to make that rise again. Can he win here in this match and keep that momentum moving forward? What is going on, Agent Destined? Welcome to the stream, brother. Butch Hart now, Paul the Thing, Booker T saying, hey, hold up a second, fellas. Getting back into the ring, trying to show you that he is definitely the veteran in this situation. Has definitely been here before, has definitely seen the crowds, knows what he's going to do. The moment will not be too big for Booker T. Butch Hart kind of the newcomer, and Paul the Thing, again, a former WCW World Champion. That has been one of the better things about WCW. Especially in the men's division, we've got to see the rise of some other stars that have risen up and won the world title, like Paul the Thing. Paul the Thing, all of a sudden, I mean, he came out of nowhere and then was dominant, even winning the Universal $1 Million title. See, Angel really wasn't fighting for the world title, then all of a sudden gets a shot at it, and then he starts tearing it up. Blackheart, again, not really involved in the world title picture, then all of a sudden here in WCW gets a shot, and now is a 2-time WCW World Champion. So that is a good thing about WCW. Sometimes you see these guys and then out of nowhere end up getting a shot because of a match that they've had, something that was unique. Cecil had a shot at the Universal World Championship because still to this day, the only member that we've had in an 8-man match pinned 7 people to win the match. Crazy. It's getting a little hot in here, so I'm going to take off some of my clothes. No need to be alarmed. We're not taking them all off. Don't need to scare anybody with that. Booker now grabbing the leg. 1, 2. And there is also going to be a match that we debut, and I highly doubt you've seen it. I haven't seen it on any show anywhere yet that I can recall. So I'm not saying it isn't. I just can't recall ever seeing it. It is going to be a 5-man or a 4-man table elimination match. It is absolutely brutal. from all the playtesting. Look at that! Squeezing Booker T, really ranking on that lower back area. And now getting Butch as well, and now trying to set up. Is he going to end up hitting him with it on that chair? No, Butch ducks it. Booker T goes and gets out of the way. Thought Booker T was going to go get that guitar again, but instead reaches for the bat of Totes Magoats. And then throws it and takes Paul the Thing out of the ring, and now going right after Butch Hart. Is he going to try to end Butch Hart's night right here? Whips him into the corner. Big forearm. Paul's back again. Booker T now whips him into the corner and says, fine, if you're not going to let me take him out, let me get to work on taking out you. Go figure, Paul not going to play along with Booker T. Whips him into the corner. Butch trying to get some of the action. Says, hey, nobody's paying attention to me. And Rotro Skettios, that is the finisher. That is his dad's old finisher as well. And Butch pins Paul the Thing. But again, Booker T already kind of back in position. Butch, though, not having it, pops back up, takes Booker to the corner, whips him into the ropes. And again, if you're a wrestler in WCW, no matter how much you think you like Booker T, you kind of don't want him to win because of the team that he's representing. And here we go again. Booker saying no, no, no. And Butch saying yes, yes, yes. Grabs a leg. 1, 2. And Booker T able to kick out in 2. Butch now going on the outside, going up underneath the ring, grabbing a trash can. Throws the trash can in the ring. Hits him with what I would like to call a Canadian uppercut. 1, 2, 3, and Butch.
Here is your winner, the relentless Bulldog, Butch Hart.
Butch end up scoring another 8 points for the Hart Foundation. So the Hart Foundation tearing it up. Right now, people have got to find a way to stop the Hart Foundation. You know, we're looking at it before Wrestle War started, and you got to look at a group like the Horsemen, a group like the Syndicate, the NWO. Didn't think the LWO would be doing as well as they're doing, but they are. Looking at a group like D-Generation X, who kind of was getting hot right there at the end, but just haven't seen a lot from the Hart Foundation now with this, and this is what Wrestle Wars can do. Wrestle Wars can make it even more, you know what I mean? Wrestle Wars can take it to another level and really jumpstart a faction like that really didn't expect a lot from, because we haven't seen a lot from them, but seeing a lot from them here tonight, that is for sure. So the NWO sitting at 24 points. The New Blood sitting at 8 points. New Blood really in danger, but we are going to see the New Blood in the match here right now. So very key, very important match for the New Blood. This is a must-win match. Really, you're looking at the newest member of the New Blood. Not only does Drew need to win this, he needs to get both the pins, score as many points as he can, maybe get a pin, get a tap out, get 2 tap outs, who knows? Don't even know if he's got that kind of a maneuver in his arsenal, but definitely needing to get the win here tonight. And it's going to be no easy task. You got the New World Order with John Cena in the mix as well. So it's not going to be easy. But now the new blood in a must-win situation in every match that they're in from here to the main event.
And his opponents, first from the old country, weighing in at 337 pounds, Damian!
And then Damian being on Team Sting, not really a must-win, but kind of needs to win here tonight as well to keep pace right now with the Hart Foundation. Hart Foundation, again, they're sitting at 54 points versus 38. So
New foundation from another time, weighing in at 239 pounds, gentlemen,
So Drew Hutchinson, if you don't know, that is Sped Worm right there sitting in the chat. If you guys want to become a part of this universe, subscribe to the channel, get involved in the chat. I will eventually make you into a wrestler, or you want to fast pace that where you want to like take the speed lane, you want to take the fast lane to get into this universe. Become a subscriber, then become a member of the channel. There are 3 different memberships you can be a part of. Any one of them gets you a wrestler in our universe mode. And we're getting to the point now where we might have to shut off some other wrestlers to make room. So I have no problem doing that. None whatsoever. But right now, Drew in an absolutely must-win situation. The NWO really also wanting to put a little bit of distance. Right now they're sitting at 24, which now in the 20s kind of brings you towards the bottom. That brings you towards the bottom of what's going on. And then Damian as well on Team Sting, kind of needing the win to keep pace with the Hart Foundation. Hart Foundation starting to run away with the points totals in Wrestle Wars. But starting in round 4, the points won't matter except for how it's set up. The final 4 teams, 2 will face 2. The winner will advance to the finals, and then the winner of that will win Wrestle Wars. Look at this big man flying over the top rope. Never seen him do that in my life. Didn't even know that was a part of his arsenal. But you can hear the crowd very excited about it. Drew now kicking out in 1. Damian telling the NWO and the New Blood, stop in the name of love before he breaks your scunion. You gotta admit that it's like a little earworm right there where you're like, stop in the name of love before I break your scunion. Think it over. Oh, Drew knocks out the referee. The referee has been taking quite the beating, but John Cena ducks the big clothesline, and the referee, which we have talked about this all season long, the referees have found numerous ways to get themselves out of position and in the way of what is happening. So definitely need a little more training maybe to stay out of the way. But a big boot. Drew, though, getting back to his feet. Leader of the NWO now taking on Damian. Drew hits Damian. Damian turns around, but way too slow. Damian trying to intimidate Drew, though. Drew was not intimidated. leader of the NWO, going for the pin. 1. And obviously premature right there. Damian taking advantage of that. Drew trying to take advantage, but just not fast enough. And these three-way matches absolutely out of control. Look at this. Drew now controlling the ring. Gets him up. Oh, thought that might have been his finisher, but Damian fights through it. Another big slam. And John Cena right back on Damian. Now controlling the ring. But then found himself in a really bad spot. Like, you do not want to be in the middle of everything. Drew fighting through. Big left hook. Using the ropes to get a little extra oomph on it, which you definitely need when you fight Damian. You need all the oomph you can get. And another big boot. Damian trying to go for another boot. Drew, though, rolling out of the ring wisely, trying to gather his thoughts. Cena trying to get Damian back into the center of the ring. Is he going for a pin? Or maybe you can't see him. Uh-oh! No, you can't see Cena. Here he goes. Dusting it off one time and then getting dusted off. I might have tried to go for the pin right there on Damian, but instead Drew staying with Cena. Sees Damian getting back to his feet now, whips him into the corner. Big back elbow, but Cena sitting right there in position. Right there in position. Oh, thought he was going to hit him with an attitude adjustment. Instead, Drew grabs the leg. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Thought that was going to be 3. Damian, you can see the frustration on Damian. I think Damian believed this was going to go a lot more his way. But kind of an ode to Damian's dad. If you didn't know, the Undertaker's son is Damian. And somehow, Drew kicks out of the chokeslam, not even getting back to his feet, and John Cena hitting him with some stuff. But look at that, Drew getting back out of the ring now, going after a chair. That is Damian's finishing move. 1, 2, and kicks out in 2. Huge chair shot. Damian grabbing the back of his head. Now hitting Cena. Now hitting Damian. Back and forth they go. Is he going to go for the pin? Grabs the leg. 1, 2. Drew cannot even believe it, but this is his shot. Can he get it in? Can he get the pin on Damian? Can he put the finishing touches right here? Whips him into the ropes. Big back elbow. Oh, see Cena coming in the ring. Cena trying to sneak in the back door like a milkman, but doesn't do it. And Drew, one-track minded, back onto Damian, but still knowing that the leader, knowing that Cena is in the ring, tries to go back to him, but Cena playing a little bit of possum, gets it turned back around, and Damian cussing it up on the outside of the ring. Absolutely crazy. And now takes Cena, splits him open in the corner. And Drew almost hit him, but still breaks it up. Because again, remember, Drew needs all the points. The new blood needs all the points they can get. They need all the points in the match to have a shot. So Drew wisely breaking it up to give himself that shot, to give himself the chance. Now the blood running down the face of John Cena. Damian in one corner and a big forearm. Is that going to do it right here? 1, 2, and it doesn't do it. Drew finds a way to kick out. Drew digging down deep, finding the heart. Can he take advantage of Cena being left in the corner? No, Cena fighting through. Baseball bat incoming. And now Damian going after both of them with a bat. Goes for the pin. And Damian getting the pin on Cena. But look, the big points still left. Can he pick these up right now? Drew needs them more than the Team Sting does. Is that going to do it? No, not going for the pin right now. Trying to put the big man away. Damian stops him. Both people running in. He was going for the choke slam. He saw it coming, whips him. And the referee breaks it up. Drew, though, not having it, going after the ribs of Damian. And a huge slam right there. Is this going to set it up? Damian getting back to his feet. Damian split open. Damian taking bat shot after bat shot after bat shot. 3 to the head, 1 to the midsection. And back and forth these two go. Drew trying not to be outdone by Damian. And again, old school move given to him by his dad, The Undertaker. And it looks like Drew is spent. It doesn't look like Drew has anything left in the tank. Damian now trying to hit him with the baseball bat, going after the arm, going after the midsection, which will set up the tombstone lung blower, which is Damian's finisher. Drew cannot even find the strength to get up and stop the bat shots from coming. Finally takes it out of the ring, but Damian looks like he's waiting on it and knocks him down. Now Damian setting up for it on the outside. Does Drew see it coming? He does. He switches it around now, gets him up, hits him with it. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 99 100s. 2 and 99 100s. I thought that was all over, but the crying Damian finding a way to kick out of it, though, and you can see Drew mad as hell. Now, getting ready to play him a little ditty by Jack and Diane. They were just 2 American kids doing what they could in the heartland. Now, gets them, picks them back up and back down. This has got to be it. Grabs the leg. 1, 2. I don't even know. I don't even understand. Like, what is going on? How is Damian able to even kick out of that? No earthly idea. No earthly idea how he has pulled that off. Drew has now hit him with 2 finishers, and Damian, even though he's got the blood running down the face, even though he can't even help himself back up. Damian has found a way to kick out now. Twice. Again, going back after the guitar. Whoa, playing a little possum. But it doesn't matter. The radio station said, please stop calling to request that song. But Drew said, no, we got the money. We'll request it all night long. And now really setting up his finisher. Can he get it in? I don't know if he can get it in or not, but just drilled him into that barrier. And Drew finds a way to come out and score his team 6 points.
Here is your winner, gentlemen, Drew H.
If there was ever going to be a win at a time, it needed to happen right there. Now, look, that still only raises the new blood to 14 points, but that's better than 8. So, 'tis what it is. It helps them at least score some points, and hopefully they've got some left in the tank. Let's look and see what they have left. Again, last 3 matches, Jay Savage getting ready to hook it up. And you look at the new blood. After this match, we're going to see there are a lot of points on the line, but Robert Kemp, who came through for him last time, is going to have to find a way to come through again. But look, regardless of that, looking at the Monsters Eclipse, they're sitting at 17 points. The Syndicate at 28 points. And DX 2.0, 29 points. So it is huge. If Jay Savage, not even win, but if Jay Savage can ensure that Monsters Eclipse doesn't win, it will almost secure the fact and move the Syndicate on to the next round. So huge. Jay Savage doesn't even need to win the match, but he does need to make sure Braun Strowman doesn't get a pin, that Braun Strowman goes out and scores no points. So we've talked a lot about the Syndicate, and we know that so far Jay Savage hasn't wrestled, so should be pretty fresh. But still, you're going up against the Monster Among Men plus another competitor, so not going to be an easy match by any stretch of the imagination.
From Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
And Braun Strowman really needing to come up with the win here as well.
Representing D-Generation X from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 267 pounds, Jay Wagner.
Jay Wagner, the leader of D-Generation X 2.0, also needing to ensure that D-Generation X moves on to the next round, needs to ensure that Braun Strowman does not win this match. And even better, doesn't score any points. Can they do it? Don't know, because right away, look at this. Braun Strowman, you would think he's just a big meathead, but is not. Wisely sitting back, and now both guys going after Braun, trying to beat him. And look at this, Jay Savage stepping back. That's the thing I'm talking about. You don't see a lot of that, but steps back, letting Braun Strowman waste some energy, not letting Jace get like too far gone in that. You know, maybe take a shot or so. And take his shot where he can. Now look at this, quick pin. But you've got two leaders of two factions, the leader of the Syndicate and Jay Savage, the leader of D-Generation X, and then the Monster Among Men. So this is going to be quite the match. Jay Savage had his eyes set on Braun Strowman, but Jace had different ideas. But again, can these two guys come together? That's really the question. Can they get together? Can they end it? Can they end Braun Strowman's night? That's the guy's night they need to be ending early. Braun Strowman, though, doesn't need it, but went and got Totes' baseball bat to drive home the point. Jay sees it coming, though. And gets it out. Braun and Jace now in the center of the ring. Braun couldn't make up his mind which way he wanted to go. And I'm shocked that our referee is still in there. She is definitely tough. Earned a lot of respect from the WCW crowd here tonight. Has been putting in extra work, and Jay Savage doing the thing. And now trying to get Braun Strowman. What is this? Look at this. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Wife asking me to set up the sprinklers. Always finds a way to help out the stream. But it's Mrs. McGoats. She's the boss. And going for a ride. Braun Strowman picks Jace up, takes him back down to the ground. Jay Savage on the outside of the ring, but Jace turning it back around. Jace now going after Braun. Can he get this moving in the side of the ring? Jay Savage kind of trying to get prepared. Pulls a trash can out. And Braun going to get the baseball bat yet again. Guys, while these guys are beating themselves up and Braun is knocking heads with a baseball bat, remember, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Not a lot of people out there doing the content the way we do it. So if this is something you like, hit the subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. Share the video. Let other people know what is going on. Really appreciate that. It is a huge support and a huge help to the channel. Now, Braun getting whipped back into the ring. Jace very wisely could have gone after Jace, but look at this. That big thing happens. And Jace trying to get over next to Braun Breaker and hits him with the thing. And look, Jay Savage is like, you are not going to hit me with it. Gets him in this reverse neck chokehold. But Jace now fighting through that, and Skedios. Braun Breaker looking like he's pumping some things up. Goes big slam. This might do it. But look at that. Jace wisely stepping in. Savage getting out of the ring. And this is what they have to do. Let's worry about who wins the match later. We got to worry about getting Braun Strowman out of this match. Like, for both of these factions, again, more important than even the winning is making sure that Monsters Eclipse does not win. Braun Strowman picking him up right down on the stop sign, going for the pin. 1, 2. And Jay, knowing that Jace was going to kick out of that move, didn't even stop it. Now, while they're going back and forth, at the end of the day, they would still both like to win it. But really, I think the guy that at the end of the day, it's got to be Braun that they care the most about. Braun is the one that they got to make sure gets out of it. But whether they're going to make sure or not, this might be the end of Jace Wagner's night, getting hit with the old butterfly trifecta. But look at that, Braun trying to steal the points. Braun understanding his spot, like he needs both the pins. He needs as many pins as he can get. And a big chop. Jace trying to get in, back around him. Picks him up and back down, but Jace right there played it very smart. Whipping him out of the ring. Thought he was actually going to go for a move right there. Doesn't do it though. Jay Savage picks him back up, throws him back out of the ring, sees Braun Strowman, but doesn't see him in time. Now doing the wiggle. And a big gut punch, but Jace back on his feet. Is he going to get back in, or is he going to stay out of the ring? You know, you look at even the simplicity of walking across the torso, but look at the size of Braun Breaker. That's a huge thing. And now hitting Jace with the stop sign. Savage still on the ground. Jace getting that turned back around, trying to hit him. Instead, Savage, though, very pissed off. Hits Strowman. And instead of being able to continue that, Strowman gets up, and look at that, the big man coming down the railroad tracks right there. Chugga, chugga, choo-choo on that. And one of the top three most devastating moves, the Jace of Spades. And Braun Strowman kicks out of that. I think Jay Savage saw the Jace of Spades and was like, I don't want any part of the Jace of Spades either. Like, things are getting real right now. Strowman then grabs that kendo stick, breaks it over the abs, breaks it over the midsection of Jay Savage. And now Braun Strowman bringing him up top. This is going to be the end of Jace Wagner's night unless he can kick out. And Strowman scores 2 points for Monsters Inc. But look at this. Jay Savage right on top of it. Now grabbing the steel steps, pushing him into the ring, which knocks back Strowman. Strowman saying, hey, do this thing. And look at this. Now grabs his leg. Is that it? 1, 2. And Strowman kicking out into Savage now, keeping control of the match, throwing him down face first into the mat. Dumping him on his head again, really going after the head and going up like you look, going after like the shoulder and the head section, because he's got that finisher where he will hit you with the trifecta of butterflies. Hits him with those steel steps, and that might be enough to loosen it up. Oh, missed that. But it doesn't matter if he missed it. Gets right back into it. And then whips him outside. Not going to let him stay outside, though. And look at that move, using the ropes. Didn't know if he could pick him up over the top ropes. Ends up using those ropes to help slingshot him over the top. Looking like he's trying to recover a bit, but shouldn't have waited. Braun Strowman back to his feet. Huge clothesline. And is the monster among men gonna get it rolling right now? Savage still trying to fight through, and another clothesline. And another clothesline. And a butterfly suplex. Looked like he was going to try to get him, but Savage saw that coming. Ducks the stop sign. Savage grabs him now. Reverse neck breaker. Braun Strowman trying to get back to his feet. And here we go. This could be all over. But the cry and the thing that Savage was trying to set him up with. Will he go for the pin? He does. 1, 2, 3, and Jay Savage comes away with the win.
Here is your winner, Jay Savage.
Jay Savage coming away with a big win and a big match. So he has saved himself. You want to talk about mastermind, saved himself until this match, where he saw this matchup, realizing that he needed to step up and get the win. Steps up and gets it. So absolutely amazing right there. Final 2 matches of the evening. Now, while the introductions go, I've got to try to do something. So I'm going to run out, and hopefully I can do it while the intros play. Don't like doing this, but again, Mrs. Totes My Goats finds a way to make it happen. So here we go. We will be right back.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 335 pounds, Hulk Hogan. Representing the team from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 259 pounds, the Icon. And representing the Syndicate from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 252 pounds, the Ring of Men's All-Star Champion, Recto Dalton.
All right, got it done before I thought, so that's a good deal. Sorry about that. But with as long as this goes, I did not want it to keep going like longer than it needed to. So we've got Team Sting, obviously. We know right now those guys in second place, not really needing more points. It's not always a bad thing, but not really needing more points. We got Team Blaq right now represented by GC Rock. Really needs to score some points here, to be fair, because they are on the verge of extinction. We have the NWO kind of in the same thing, 24 points sitting right there. So they're kind of in that same little boat. So really, a lot of people need to score a lot of points. But look, in the final two matches will represent all 12 teams and a lot of points on the line. If you think about it, it's 10 points just in pins.
The Red Faction from London, England, weighing in at 311 pounds, the unrelenting GC Rock.
But you think about it, it's 10 points just if you got all the pins, right? So 10 points in pins. Add one more point to all of that if you went a different way with it, plus another 3 points for the win. So that's 13 points. Plus another 5 points. So, I mean, there's 18 points if you got everybody, to submit or tap out. There'd be 18 points on the line. But typically 13 points on the line here right now. And really the Syndicate, they came through. They're sitting at 28 points. But don't get me wrong, they could use a few more as well. So the Fiend in this, Monsters Eclipse, can he add on to what Braun Strowman just did? Braun Strowman gaining 2 points, but that only puts Monsters Eclipse at 19 points. You see what I'm saying? So we're really getting down to some of the nitty-gritty right now. And probably the one that needs all the points the most. That's why we're called the Bark Squad. Mama's home. Mama's home. And they love that. Now, if you remember from last time, the Psycho is the one who went in, put it on the line, and then ended up barely squeaking his team, barely squeaking the New Blood into round number 2. Now, the most important thing about that is the 4 teams eliminated after tonight, they don't face extinction. It was only those bottom 4 teams. Every team now from here on out is just out. So Robert Kemp really saving the New Blood, not allowing them to get into a position to where they would be extinct. Not where they would end up losing their entire faction. So, but make no mistake about it, every one of these teams wanting to go on, wanting to win faction wars. Again, a lot of title shots, a lot of things on the line. Plus, having the proof that your faction won Wrestle War 1, that almost cements you in history as one of the best factions that are sitting out there. So, Definitely something we need to be keeping an eye on. Definitely something we're going to figure out here tonight before long. But can Robert Kemp come through with it again? Can the Psycho not just win? Like, a win isn't going to get it done. He needs to win and get quite a few pins in the mix as well. But now you're facing off against The Fiend, Hollywood Hogan, GC Rock, Recon Delta. Every person that is in that ring is a world caliber champion, except Robert Kemp. Robert Kemp hasn't had the opportunity to win a world champion as of yet. One of the newcomers in this year. But as he keeps this, as he keeps building this character, who knows where it could lead to. Definitely could lead to a world champion. We have seen flashes of a world champion in there, but The Fiend doesn't care what you see. He starts hitting them with a stop sign. Singh trying to sneak up on The Fiend. The Fiend goes, no. No, sir. I see you coming. And a couple quick pins, knowing nothing's really going to come from that. A little too early in this match. Final 3 matches of the evening on the docket here tonight. Now this match and the very next match will be the conclusion of round 2 in Wrestle Wars. But the main event, can the Bikers take their name off of the extinction list? We will find that out here tonight. Right now, you almost look at The Fiend wrestling Recon Delta. Recon Delta might be like The Fiend Jr. almost. Looks very similar, but different. Just like the face paint of Robert Kemp and the face paint of Sting. Hogan and GC Rock getting after it inside the ring right now. So kind of all 3 teams. Now in this one, you don't have to worry. Once you eliminate a team, you eliminate them, right? It's not quite like the tag matches. It doesn't matter who you eliminate as long as they're eliminated. And Sting going through with a big bull rush, knocking Recon Delta on the ground, grabs The Fiend. Is he going to go for the pin? Doesn't. That is crazy. Just hit him with a Scorpion Death Drop, but does not go for the pin. Instead, gets right back after Kemp, and it looks like The Fiend recovers from that move quickly, but then goes and tries to pin the Psycho. Psycho kicking out. Hogan now having GC Rock pin. No count there as well. Referee managed to be perfectly out of position every single time. The Fiend getting the crowd excited. Look at that. The King of the Ring trying to get back to his feet, but The Fiend letting him do it. Sting trying to go that way. Hogan knocking GC Rock to the outside of the ring, and the referee, even though every wrestler is outside the ring, for a minute there, she decided she was just going to hang out inside the ring. So it's kind of funny. It's almost like this funny collision course with Sting and Hogan. They hadn't been fighting against each other until just right now. Kind of Sting, The Fiend, Hogan, The Fiend, Sting and Hogan, like kind of a 3-way set of matches that you would like to just see some one-on-one stuff going on. GC Rock, Recon Delta, kind of the same thing. We've seen battles between Hogan and GC Rock as well. Hogan pumping it up. Sting letting him do it oddly. The Fiend going, okay, if you're going to watch Hogan pump it up, I'm going to give you a big clothesline for your troubles. And now Sting out in the middle of the ring. Sting right now, as far as if you're looking at individual points leaders, Sting is the guy you'd be looking at. And not by a little, by a lot. But is he going to be able to score any points here tonight? Remember, Sting, the beneficiary of the match that was not supposed to be the 8-way single pinfall match. Sting then throws that stop sign at Recon. Recon gets out of the way. The Psycho, though, grabs him for his trouble, and now the Fiend right back on top. So I got a feeling, like, look at this. Robert Kemp trying to score some extra points. Is Hogan going to tap out right here? He's got him locked in. This reverse style neck lock, and it didn't look like he was going to tap, so he lets him up. Lets him up to stay in control, so maybe not as crazy as we thought. Maybe he sees it coming. Sting, though, slamming GC Rock, and then smashing Recon Delta, the Fiend in pursuit. And Robert Kemp, maybe he is Psycho. He has got Hogan on the ropes, has the chance to beat Hogan, but instead goes after somebody else. The Fiend realizing that it's possible. And Sting pins Recon Delta. GC Rock all but seals the fate of the New Blood. I told you, once it starts going fast. Sting, Hogan, the Fiend, and GC Rock, the only ones left. Hogan now grabs the leg of Sting. 2. And Sting kicking out in 2. Look at this move. GC Rock just put on the Fiend. I don't even know how the Fiend got back to his feet, but immediately gets back up. Hogan gets the boot. And look, GC Rock probably out cold. The Fiend just split open Hulk Hogan and now going after Sting. GC Rock coming back too. Trying to recover. Hogan saying, get out of here. No recovery for you. Sting and the Fiend going after it. And it looks like that's kind of how they're going to pair up. Hogan now going after GC Rock, hitting him with the chair. Sting bringing the Fiend over to the ropes. Referee inside the ring. Sting throws him in and hits him with the clothesline. Sits down. Not sure what he was saying to the Fiend, but was saying something to him. But keeps the offense going. And GC Rock back in control of Hogan. Hits him with a funky looking neck breaker. Grabs the leg. Referee so far out of position. 1, 2. That it looked like GC Rock might have had the pin right there had the referee been anywhere in the same zip code as the wrestlers. The Fiend now, look at this. Chokehold on Sting. Referee says she'll allow it. And the Rockopotamus incoming on Hogan. GC Rock going to pin Hogan. The Fiend looking to set up Sting. Hogan somehow kicks out of the Rockopotamus. And Sting out on his feet. Referee again, slow to get there. But 1, 2, 3. And the Fiend pins Sting. GC Rock pins Hogan, and it is now down to the Fiend and GC Rock. Big DDT. Can GC Rock, gets back up to his feet. Thought he might have got it in on the Fiend first, but look at this. The Fiend has it locked in. Is he going to tap out? Does not. Flips him back over, and this might be a precarious position for the Fiend. GC Rock staying in control right now. And we've seen both of these men taken to the limits. You got to believe the next big move might be the last. The next big thing, and that might be it right there. Does he go for the pin? No. continues the offense, kicking the ribs. Big forearm right to the side of the Fiend's head. Picks him back up, and another big headshot. Grabs the leg. 1, 2. And somehow the Fiend finds a way to kick out again. You know, you watch this, you watch the last thing, and the Fiend immediately back to his feet. GC Rock not expecting it. And this could be it. 1, 2, 3, and the Fiend comes away with the victory.
Here is your winner,
So the Fiend coming away with the victory, but not before GC Rock scores his team 4 points. Sting scores 2, and then the Fiend coming away with the 8-point victory. And that's funny. That ends up tying right now. Monster Eclipse is tied with the Four Horsemen, both of them sitting at 27 points. Now it is the final points getting match of the evening. Last 2 matches, but the final points match of the evening. Who is going to be eliminated? We will be able to figure that out while the main event is going on. But right now, Team Blaise with Brooklyn Joker, the Four Horsemen with Totes My Goats, LWO with Cecil Davis, D-Generation X with Gruning, who has been on a road, Team Cody, and the Hart Foundation, all in the final match of the evening.
The following is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 258 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the Universal $1 Million Champion, Frankie the Reaper Fingers.
Totes from the Four Horsemen making his way down to the ring, getting ready to strap it up. The Syndicate really went out and saved themselves here tonight, jumping up to 34 points. So they have almost ensured that they will be safe. The New Blood has ensured they will be eliminated, without a doubt. This is one freaky looking dude. Brooklyn Joker, one half of the 8-man tag team champions, and putting that boost to proper use.
And representing the Madness from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 285 pounds, one half of the WCW Extreme Tag Team Champions, Brooks Lane, the Punisher.
So just looking at some quick things right now, if this match was not to happen, right now the New Blood would be eliminated. Team Rhodes would get eliminated. The NWO would be eliminated along with Team Blaise. But the match isn't over, so there are still some things that could happen in this match to flip that around. D-Generation X only at 29 points. You look at the Horsemen only at 27 points. Monsters Eclipse at 27. Team Blaq at 26, but those last two teams already out of what is going on. So really gonna come down.
Representing D-Generation X from Mount Olympus, weighing in at 302 pounds, the WCW Underground Internet Champion, Ruby Holmes.
Really gonna come down to this last match, like a lot of stuff on the line. Can Team Blaise, can Brooklyn Joker score enough points to get his team up out of it? Can Team Rhodes score enough points to get his team up out of it?
And representing the Hart Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
But at the same time, you look at like the Horsemen needing to score really at least a pinfall to like secure their spot in case like a Team Rhodes or Team Blaise score enough to get up out of where they're at. Right now, you know, we look at a lot of stuff, but the NWO right now is eliminated. They are out. You know, we didn't think we would see that happen. New Blood out. Didn't think we'd see that happen. The other teams are still in it, so it's going to be interesting to see how this all falls, how this all comes down. But a huge match to decide how it's all going to go down.
Representing the LWO from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 226 pounds, one half of the WCW World Tag Team Champions, C. Al Davis.
And Cecil Davis moved into this position because he has been on a roll as of late. Didn't fare so well in the singles match, but did fare very well in every other thing that he was doing. So as kind of the point leader on the LWO at the time, put in a position to go into this singles match. So going to be a heck of a match. We know this is Cody Rhodes, so we are going to get on to the match and see what happens. Double main event. This is the first one. Only 2 matches left here tonight. Who is going to be eliminated? Who is going to come out on top? We know right now Brooklyn Joker and Cody Rhodes really the two that need to score the most points. The Horsemen needing to score some points themselves. Will they be able to do it and really kind of put themselves in a better position going into the next round? So either way that goes, everybody can use some points. To be fair, Cody Rhodes going for the pin, gets a 1 count on Totes, but way too early in this match right now. Bret Hart, another one. One of the main reasons probably the Hart Foundation is leading is Bret Hart. And Totes right now getting on to Brooklyn Joker. Really, you know, if you're Totes, the two you really want to eliminate more than anything would be Brooklyn Joker and Cody Rhodes. If those two get eliminated, that pretty much seals the fate of the bottom 4. Where it might not be so important to the other ones yet, it might end up being. It depends on how a lot of things play out. Who knows how it all plays out. But right now, early on, Brooklyn Joker and Cody Rhodes are the ones. So even if I was Brooklyn Joker, I'd want to get rid of Cody Rhodes. If I was Cody Rhodes, I'd want to get rid of Brooklyn Joker. Keep the points coming to a guy that needs. Though one of the worst things that could probably happen to their team is if somehow those points get split between the two. That still might not be enough to save them. So really a big deal how the points get divvied out here. Bret Hart sitting back. Looks like he's waiting for Totes. And look at that move, Totes. Coming up with all kinds of weird DDT maneuvers. Goes after Gruning. Referee was on the outside of the ring. And Cody and Brooklyn, the two that matter the most, I would say, in this match, are in the ring right now fighting it out. And it's almost like the other wrestlers are happy to let them do it. Let them eliminate each other, and then maybe they gang up on the last one. But Cody might be sensing that strategy. So even though it'd be good that he gets him out, maybe more of a little bit of a divide and conquer at first. Keep Brooklyn Joker in like your sights so you know what's going on. But Brooklyn Joker says he doesn't care about eliminating other people. He knows what needs to be going on. Totes and Gruning going after it. Coat wanting to eliminate him. And Bret Hart pins Cecil Davis. So again, the leading team gets richer here in the points category. And then there were 5. 1, 2. And Brooklyn Joker kicking out into my dogs. Doing the thing. But showing you why the members are called the Bark Squad. Because they just bark whenever the hell they feel like it. So it looked like right there, Cody Rhodes and Bret Hart maybe having a little bit of heat, talking it up. Now rolls up the leg, but 1, 2. And Gruning getting a 2 count on Totes. Now going after Bret Hart. Because there's only 5, you're going to see some 3 versus 2 stuff go on here for a second. Totes now fighting through it, going after Gruning. Is that going to end Gruning's night? No, Gruning getting back to his feet. Bret Hart taking him, throwing him out of the way. Trying to get the chair. Brooklyn getting a 2 count on Cody right now. And again, these wrestlers have kind of gone back to letting these two guys fight it out over there. Let them eliminate each other. But Totes is thinking, I don't want either one of them to score any points. And now he's making his way over. Matter of fact, to prove that point, breaks it up, and then right back after Gruning, who picks up the stop sign. Cody Rhodes now taking Brooklyn down with a huge suplex. 1, 2. Totes was a little bit proud of himself for that move he just put on Cody Rhodes. Bret Hart wasn't as impressed, however. Totes now saying maybe I should get back at Totes, and look at Brooklyn. The sheer power of Brooklyn Joker has got to scare most of the wrestlers. Totes throws Bret Hart into the ring so he can get after him, but then turns out Gruning splits him open. And Bret Hart back to trying to get to the rich is richer. Totes now going after Brooklyn Joker, hits him with a DDT. Is that going to do it? Don't know if it's going to do it or not. He gets a chair and gets put in the wrong position. Gruning now getting put in the sharpshooter from Bret Hart. Is he going to tap out? No. Totes rolls back out, finds Bret Hart, now gets him. Reverse DDT. And Totes trying to get to Gruning, but can't get past Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn sees what he's trying to do. And finally, Totes works it out to throw Gruning into the side. But again, Don't let any good deed go unpunished. That is what Brooklyn's doing right now. Brooklyn controlling what is happening. Takes Totes down. Bret Hart hits Totes with a kendo stick from across the way. Picks him up. Suplex. For some reason, Gruning trying to get after Totes knocks out the referee. Breaks up the count. Like, crazy stuff going on. Brooklyn can't decide who he's going after. Totes trying to get back to his feet. Do Gruning and Totes realize what's going on? I know Gruning does. Gruning swings, hits Totes in the small of the back. Cody Rhodes now picks up Bret Hart, and he pedigreed him right on top of that chair. And only a 2 count after the pedigree. Oh, this could be the end of Totes' night. Cody grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Cody knocks the Horseman out of the match. But does he knock him out of the competition? Don't know. Breaks up that pin. I think he realizes how many pins they really need to make a difference. Brooklyn Joker now trying to take out Cody. Bret Hart getting in the ring. Gruning getting after Bret Hart. Is he going to be able to end Bret Hart's night? Big splash off of the ropes right there. Now gets him, picks him up. And this is his finisher. Did he just end Bret Hart's night? 1, 2. And Bret Hart able to kick out in 2. Gruning can't even believe it. You can't see the look on his face, but you can definitely tell by his body language that he cannot believe Bret Hart still in this match. Bret Hart goes back just to some basic wrestling. And now maybe even going after that stop sign. Cody Rhodes getting into the ring, sees Gruning, goes. Oh, trying to seal a pin right here. This was going to be Bret Hart's pin. 1, 2, 3. And Cody eliminates D-Generation X. So now down to Brooklyn Joker, Bret Hart, and Brooklyn really needs to get these pins right here and take home the win if Team Blaise has a shot at winning. Now picks up Bret Hart, gets him with that pile driver. But at the end of the day, he knows he needs to take Cody out. Let Cody stop fake. And look at this. It is no laughing matter inside the ring right now. Brooklyn grabbing the leg. 2, 3. Brooklyn pins Cody. And now down to Brooklyn and Bret Hart. This is huge. Can Brooklyn pull this off? Can he beat Bret Hart and come away with the win? Bret Hart trying to get the submission hold. And he does. Bret Hart taps out Brooklyn Joker.
Here is your winner, Bret the Hitman Hart.
So this is interesting. We might end up in a playoff. I'm going to keep tallying the points to see exactly how this all lines out. And while I'm doing that, let's get this on. The winner of this, these two teams are facing elimination. There are 4 teams facing elimination. These are 2 of them. The winner can remove themselves from that equation. The loser goes on to see if they face elimination. The winner keeps their team. The loser doesn't lose their team as of yet, but they are one step closer. So can the Bikers save themselves here tonight? It's kind of funny because the Bikers have added a new person.
Introducing first, representing the Bikers from London, England, weighing in at 240 pounds.
So Herbie making his way down to the ring. So here's what we know. We know the new blood is out. We know Team Rhodes is out. And while there is a tie, it is a tie for the third and fourth team, so there will be no tiebreaker necessary. The NWO
Combined weight of 629 pounds. The Bikers.
But the NWO and Team Blaise both eliminated. Now, again, they don't face extinction, but they are eliminated. They will not be one of the 8 teams moving forward. So, Team Sting, the Hart Foundation, the LWO, D-Generation X 2.0, the 4 Horsemen, Team Blaq, surprisingly, they were second to last, but they make their way out. They will be advancing along with Monsters Eclipse and the Syndicate. Those are your 8 teams that will be moving on to round 3. And look at this, the brand new member of the Bikers, Sawyer, now in his very first debut match, trying to save the Bikers, trying to make sure that the team he just joined will be around to be a team, trying to get them out of the elimination. Bikers, though, looking freaky. Like, you check them guys out. They are looking scary. Some scary dudes in the Bikers. But tonight, they will be facing off against Team KVD. Trying to make sure they don't get eliminated. So, again, we have 2.
Combined weight of 470 pounds. The Prime Time Players.
So we have an actual faction, and now we have a spoiler group who is trying to win this to force the Bikers into going in to the final match to see which team gets eliminated. But the Bikers have a chance right here to take themselves out of that equation. Can they do it here tonight? Will the spoiler team continue to be spoilers?
Weighing in at 237 pounds.
Peyton Hardy, another guy recruited to Team KVD, and then look, in a crazy move, absolutely unheard of, we are going to see a member of the Syndicate that was put on loan to Team KVD. But Max Fennick trying to continue to put them out. So the last match of the night, the main event of the evening, getting ready to get started here. The losing team will continue on the journey to see if they are completely eliminated as far as the factions are concerned, or if they won't be. So getting started, KVD is going to start it off. Herbie starting off. Herbie's been kind of kicking some tail here as of late. Digital as well. So they have got some members on their team that have actually been gaining some momentum. Just didn't do well in Wrestle Wars. It was like a little bit too little too late. Now Herbie grabbing the leg. 1, 2. And already getting a 2 count. Max jumping in to try to take care of that. Now, no points on the line, obviously. Winner removes themselves from the possibility of extinction. Wrestlers will go on, but the faction will not. And look at that. I think, like, you can tell Herbie, Grady, Sawyer, they realize what is going on. They can see what is on the line, and they look a lot like they understand what business needs to be done here tonight. Strudel, though, KVD, Max Fennick, Peyton Hardy, looking to play the spoilers, looking to put the bikers in a bad position and possibly lose their faction. The rest of them trying to stop it. And look at that, hits him with the tasty pastry. And I mean, that's early on in the match. Sawyer, though, getting in there, breaking it up. Grady trying to get back to his feet. Can he do it? Strudel put him up on top. Grady not having it, now letting the feet and the hands go. A big forearm smash right there, and Grady setting up for it. Can Grady maybe end Strudel's night here tonight pretty quickly? Grabs both feet, but KVD in there to break it up. Grady now trying to get back over, but Strudel's stopping him, not allowing him to get back out of the ring. And this is one of those matches you don't see a lot of. Referee, once again, keeping it 100, making sure that she stays right in the way of anybody and everybody possible. And right now, Grady in a bad spot, but look at this. Grady fighting back. Can he get back out of the corner? Does. Whips Strudel over into the corner. Digital delivering a blow to the head. Grady trying to get the foot on, but Strudel fighting back now. And a huge, oh, buckles the knees right there. Buckles him up. Goes, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And a 2 count. Grady can't even believe it, though. Looking like he's wanting to get over to get a pin in there. Now picks him up. This is his finisher. No. And knocks him out. They are down now. Strudel knocked out of the match. Grady knocking him out. Peyton immediately jumps into action, takes out most of the bikers off of the thing, but Grady back in control of the match. Herbie over there with the trash can, wasn't sure if he was going to throw that in or not. Somebody threw in the chair. And now, here we go. The debut of Sawyer starts with a huge chair shot from Peyton Hardy and another one. Digital gets a chair. Herbie gets a chair. Sawyer gets a chair. Everybody gets a chair. And that's his finisher. Grabs the leg. And these guys tonight on another level. Like, this has been one of the more brutal matches. Peyton Hardy now, and you can see Peyton Hardy, kind of a new look for him. Kind of a little more psycho clown type of a look. Sawyer finally getting it turned back around. Thought he was going to go after him, but it right there at the end, it looked like Max Fennick said something. and kind of distracted him. Sawyer turned. Peyton used that little opening to get back in control of the match. Sawyer on the ground. Peyton going for another weapon. Sawyer trying to get back to his feet. Peyton grabbing the chair. And again, is he going to see him coming? He does this time. And now Sawyer gets Peyton whipped into the corner. And now Sawyer getting the offense going. But wisely coming over and getting Digital Dogs tagged in. But look at this. Now, this is going to be the difference between strength and power, or speed and power. Strength and power. Speed and power. But Peyton already setting up for it again. Hits him with the Hardy Cutter. Almost hit him right there on that chair. And almost a 3 count. Grady almost didn't make it over in time. But he does, and now Peyton delivering the chair shots. Digital getting out of the way, but again, the speed of Peyton Hardy just a little bit faster. And now getting over, kind of getting it more evened up. Max Finnig and Digital, not exactly the same size, but Max Finnig, the largest wrestler on Team KVD. Digital, though, on the ground. And Max Finnig now setting up for his finisher. Can he get it in? He does. Grabs the leg. And Sawyer immediately there to break it up. And not just break it up, but distract Max for a little bit in the hopes that Digital Dogs can get back to his feet. In the hopes Digital Dogs can get it turned back around. Digital finally gets out of the way of that chair shot, but not enough. Max getting back, but look at this. Digital trying to end Max's night right there. Huge choke slam, grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Digital Dogs literally does one move this entire match, and that is all that it took to eliminate Max Finnig. KVD trying to go for the suplex, but couldn't get him up. But after the beating he took, it is down 3-2. Bikers now gonna have to do this. Gonna have to finish this match off without Digital Dogs, but Digital Dogs taking out their big man, so definitely mission complete for what he was supposed to do. Now it is up to Sawyer, Grady, and Herbie to win this match and save the Bikers from elimination. Not just elimination, from extinction. Grady grabbing the bat of Totes My Goats, but KVD sees it coming. Herbie back to his feet now, gets back a hold of Digital, KVD whips him into the ropes. I can see Digital walking back up the thing. He's still in my sight line, so it is jacking me up. And now Herbie gets him. Whoa, went for the big clothesline, but ends up getting ducked by KVD, then whips him into the corner. And thought we were going to see possibly our first double team move here tonight, but instead, KVD not doing that, using that corner though. Look at that move. Oh, I bet you KVD thought he went down. He did not, and Herbie whips him into the corner now and says, hey, one good turnbuckle deserves another turnbuckle. Throws him into that turnbuckle. Whips him into the side. Elbow incoming. And now gets Grady tagged in. So Herbie doing exactly what he needed to do. Grady now grabbing the chair and going to town on KVD. Will he go for the pin? He throws him down. 1, 2. And KVD able to kick out in 2. Thought Peyton would come in there to break it up, but he doesn't. Might have been saving himself for this. This is how Herbie or this is how Grady almost eliminated another guy, but instead goes off with a different move, sees Peyton coming, thought he was going to get out of the ring and get somebody else tagged in, but instead saw Peyton getting tagged in and goes back over to him. But now Peyton has been on a roll here in this match. Grady, though, waiting for him on the outside. Classic biker tactic. And now turning this thing into a straight bar fight. Huge knee right there. Swings, but Peyton jumps out of the way, rolls. Little duck and roll for cover right there, and a huge brain buster, but Grady's still fighting to get back to his feet. Sawyer and Herbie looking on. KVD also watching. Herbie blocks Peyton's move right there, but Grady unable to get it turned back around. Peyton now going for a weapon. Gets the kendo stick. Grady trying to get back to his feet and says thank you for the weapon. Takes it, hits Peyton with it, throws it at him. And gets him, throws him back into the ring. Goes back for the kendo stick. Is that going to be a mistake? Oh, back and forth they go. Peyton ducks one. Grady ducks another, and then finally lands that forearm off of the rope, and now gets Herbie tagged back in. Herbie going to try to end Peyton's night right here. Is he going to be able to do it? That's one clothesline. Rolls up the leg. Only a 1 count, though. Oh, that is a big kick. Right to the scunion. Going for the tag, or going for the pin. And Herbie kicking out, not even with a 1 count. Herbie fought it off, but look, Peyton kind of fought through it as well, so kind of a double reversal, a reversal of a reversal to the reversal. KVD saw what was about to happen. Herbie wanting to go off of the ropes. And Grady immediately getting in there, breaking that up. Guys, main event of the evening. Remember, drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so don't miss anytime we go live. Share the video. Very important and very helpful. If you guys so choose to, you can also become a member. We have memberships available on the channel. What is going on? JP, welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, look at the state of this. Peyton now getting it turned back around. Can he get the pin? Grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3. And evens it up. Grady going for the grab. Peyton jumping out of the way. Grady's still waiting, but waited too long. Peyton now getting him. And gonna try to end Grady's night right here. Sawyer, probably the freshest guy in this whole thing, has had a chance to kind of get his breath back. Definitely gonna be seeing what's going on. Doing really good. How you doing, brother? Oh, Grady almost got it right there. Instead, takes it off of the rope again. Peyton now trying to get over. Grady dancing, and again, this is the thing. Grady probably at one point was working his way up. Could have been a world champion, but the funny thing is, sometimes he lets the crowd thing happen, and uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. KVD trying to get it in, but look at that. Messed up right there. Peyton kind of saving Grady, and that is a mistake. Can Grady take advantage of it? We don't know, but they are down. It is 2-on-2. And KVD's going for it, going for the big Doom's elbow, and hits him with it, grabs the leg. This is not looking good for the bikers. And somehow Grady kicks out of Doom's elbow. KVD instantly getting Peyton tagged back in. And I think Peyton just realized something too, that Sawyer probably the freshest wrestler still in this match. And finally, Grady getting it turned back around, needs to stay in control, smashes him into his own corner. But this is the part. Can Grady come through like he did? He came through the last time. He messed up, but then he went on to eliminate 2 people and wisely get Sawyer tagged in. Now Sawyer needing to show why the Bikers picked him, and not just picked him, but wanted him to be in this match. Knew that he was getting ready to debut. And splits Peyton Hardy open right here. Went to hit him with it again. Huge boot to the face. And now Sawyer setting up for his finisher. Can he get it in? And will this do it? You can see now the blood running down the face of Peyton, and KVD can see it as well. Sawyer, though, staying on the offense, not letting Peyton even get a breath in. And look at this. Even though he's brand new to the team, him and Grady now working together like a tag team. Grady now getting the bat of Totes My Goats, throws it at Peyton. Not sure if he hits it or not. Peyton ducks that. Throws him down face first on the baseball bat, grabs the leg, and immediately Sawyer in there to break it up. And that is probably a very smart move. Grady is to the point. I don't know how many more things he's exactly going to be kicking out of. Grady's got to get back to his feet. Grady's got to get back in control of what's going on in the ring. KVD with a major slam, and again down on the baseball bat, now going back up top. Grady cannot let this land or it might be all over, and it does land. KVD knocks out Grady, and now it is down to just Sawyer. Can the team of KVD send the Bikers into an elimination do or die match, or can Sawyer pull them out of it? That is what it is going to come down to. Can the new guy, can the debuting wrestler, brand new to the WCW Universe, can he be the one to pull them out and not let it go down that way? KVD getting it turned back around after a bunch of bat shots, but you can see those took its toll. Sawyer back up to his feet pretty quick. Can he stop the offense of Peyton? Starting to let the hands go. And there it is. Is this going to do it? Can Sawyer kick out of the Hardy Cutter? And he does right at the very end. I was about to count the 3. Tags KVD back in, and Sawyer trying to recover now from the Hardy Cutter. But definitely needs to get back into control of this match, and quickly. Not sure how many more moves he can take. Now grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3, and the Bikers, facing elimination, will face off in the final match to try and save their faction. Team KVD removed. So Team KVD can now go on and be a faction if they so choose. Don't know that they will, but they could definitely do it. Guys, that is going to do it for us here. I know it was a long one, a lot longer than I had even thought, and I blame that on probably update 1.16. That is out today, so go check that out. We've been play testing it today as well. But appreciate everything you guys do. Really wanted to get this out. A lot of debuts coming in the very next episode, which will be Monday Nitro, and will be the start of not just Wrestle War 1 Round 3, but now the women's 8 teams will also join the men's 8 teams in the fun. So it is going to be crazy. Going to be absolutely crazy. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. But guys, for everything we do here, to all of you out there, have a great night. Have a great day wherever you may be in the world. And we will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.